play music as How to Dress Well.
And I'm Jacques Greene. And you're
watching Ptak TV.
We're kind of these two guys that operate within different worlds but have the same... Well, there's this thing going on in underground music for the last few years of this, like, you know, genuine appreciation of pop and all that. And I think Tom comes from more of a kind of a live, the indie side of things with an appreciation of the performance and kind of like song aspect of it. And I came from like a more production aspect of appreciation of pop and R&B, but like all that to say that when we get together or we talk about the dream or something like that, like that's something that gets us genuinely excited in the same way, but from different angles or something.
Well, also, like, I don't fuck with a lot of DJ producer types. Like, he's right that for me, like, what comes first is like artistry, basically. Like, there's like, we live in this world now where there's like DJs and producers, then there's like entertainers, and then there's like artists. And I think of myself as an artist, like, first and foremost. And then there are producers who have like a real, like, just are artists. There's so much artistry in the shit that he puts together. And like stuff like what Jacques doing, what like Corliss is doing, what like Lunis is doing, that whole crew, it's just like, to me, it's so elite. It's so, it's beautiful. There's just so much beauty in that stuff, and that's pretty rare for I think that's pretty rare for the producer side of things. So we just started messaging. We have a bunch of mutual friends in Montreal and started messaging, like talking shit about music. And then we were like, let's do a song. He sent a track through. I sang on it like 3 hours after it dropped in my email, sent it back to him. We went into the studio. It was So, it felt so easy and so natural, yeah.
But it was fun because it ended up being kind of like a long back and forth, but the initial ideas came about really quickly and kind of really naturally. Like, I think the moment I sent you the loop, you're like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then the moment you sent back your first ideas, like the next day he sends me this thing that he just like hummed into his MacBook, just being like, I was just like throwing it, and it was, oh, this is exactly, like it's really nice when you have those moments where you really feel like you, I don't know, not connect, but like where you feel like, oh, okay, yeah, we see this the same way. Like, yeah, for sure. We go for the same things.
You know, if that spark isn't there in those like first couple minutes working on a track, it's really fucking painstaking to then like spend the time it takes to make a great track, because we spent a lot of time
doing that.
Yeah, if it doesn't hit like right away, I'm not going to spend 3 months on it.
If in the first 10 minutes of doing something like aren't that interesting, like 3 months later, I'm not. Chances are I'm not going to be with it.
I say no to everything. Like that's. It was like, I think it was probably stupid at first because I could have had more opportunities right away, but I'm happy now the way my project is building. It's like, just say no to everything. Like somebody kind of half-tight offers a track, no. So then when something comes along that I'm super excited about, it feels super special to me. Like watching the response on the web and at field day to that track over the last week.
Yeah.
I feel like I got the right kind of methodology, you know what I mean? So.
I didn't really hit any brick walls with this one. Like I just kind of happened, which is the way it should always be. And to be honest, it's always kind of, every single track I've made that's ended up doing well has been frustratingly easy to make.
Pure instinct, yeah.
And it's something that time and time again I come back to and feel so frustrated about, because you can be in the studio every day and try so many things and work really hard on something, and usually the ones that really work are the ones that didn't feel like work at all and either happen in a day or just there was never any like, I'm not sure about this. It's all just, you just follow your instinct, follow that initial spark, and there are no obstacles, no distractions. Those are always the best ones, but you can't really plan that.
I started writing the middle verse, which is really spacious and really quite emotional. And then like, once I got the emotion dialed in, then I started just playing around, and there's like this kind of like pretty upbeat little zone where I felt like I was really trying to channel Michael. You know, not like how Chris Brown in whatever China Dreams, whatever the fuck that song is. Not channeling Michael in the sense of ripping him off, but like, you know, like fucking really bringing that energy. So yeah, it's just a total pleasure to make that track.
I need to work on my DJ stance. I don't think I do this enough.
Yo, I was this
claps.
Close.
I saw even Caribou's do. I need the arms.
I was this close to getting up on the fucking table and just being like, boo, boo,
you know,
boo.
like I feel like maybe if my career ever plateaus, I'm gonna clap along to a track and see where it takes me.
Bring it back. Yeah.